Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum, and welcome to your 4 week reset, the 4 week bootcamp. I'm Malika. I'm one of the founders of AimFit, and I'm also the person who is responsible behind the programming of this bootcamp. So I thought it would be best if you hear directly from me, especially in your first few days, and I can help you get started on your 4 week reset journey. So this is a 10 to 15 minute short recording, but it is super important because I want to talk to you about things that are going to be coming up in the 4 weeks and some things that you need to do right now. And I know that a lot of you have some expectations with respect to what is coming, but there's some stuff that I can tell you from now, from with absolute certainty that you're not expecting, because this happens every 4 weeks when we have new people. I know that you guys already know that there's going to be 5 live workouts, for example. Some of you are joining us at the studio, some of you are joining us on our app. Either way, the workout structure is very similar. So there'll be 5 workouts Monday to Friday focused on strength. I know you're also expecting some sort of meal plan or a nutrition guidance. Yes, that is also going to be coming, but not exactly maybe in the way that you're expecting it. We don't hand out cookie cutter, same for everybody meal plans. You're going to be given a meal plan that will serve as a guidance, but there's more to nutrition, because what I want is for you to overall improve your relationship with food. And once you're done with the 4 weeks, for you to move on from this 4 weeks, with changes that you can keep with yourself for life, and for this transformation to be permanent. And of course, you're also expecting some week on week progress or measurements or some accountability, because this is a 4 week weight loss focused program. And so, we do need to stay on top of your statistics to make sure that we have the right strategy, outlined for you. I know everybody's goal is not weight loss, and that's also okay. If your goal is to just, tone up a little or build strength and focus on, just getting more healthy and becoming the best version of yourself, this 4 week reset is also going to help you. Now, things that you were not expecting from this boot camp, there's a lot of things that actually are impacting our transformation, our weight. But usually we tend to think about workout, and we tend to think about our food, and we tend to ignore things like your hormone health, your stress management, even things like your gut health and chronic inflammation. These are things that usually are what is holding you back, especially if you're somebody who has history of weight loss and weight gain. So if you've cycled between losing a few kgs and gaining a few kgs, especially if you are somebody who's had kids, so a lot of this stuff, and if you're anybody who is above 28 years of age, and if you're a woman, then a lot of this stuff, hormone, stress, gut health, inflammation, is things that we're not going to ignore. I'm not going to overwhelm you with a lot of information in this session, because obviously pehla session hai, but I just want you to know and be open to learning about all these things. Because what we're going to figure out in this boot camp is, what is your real blocker? Like, is your blocker the fact that you're not eating right, or is your blocker actually hormone imbalance? So over the next few weeks, I'm going to help you figure this out. The first three things that are listed on this slide here essentially will help you reduce fat, and they will help you strengthen in 4 weeks. So if you do your workout, you focus on your nutrition, those things are super important. You will see results, and you will reduce fat, and you will see results. However, the last four are what are going to give you permanent results, permanent weight loss. Make sure that the changes you make are for life, and just generally improve your overall well-being, not just how you look. I don't want you to lose weight and get more unfit. I've seen people who lose weight and actually just lose all their strength, lose all their muscle. What we follow at AimFit is an intelligent weight loss or intelligent transformation philosophy. That means that we are improving our muscle strength, improving our overall health. We're not just focused on losing fat or losing a few inches or losing weight on the weighing scale. So all these things together are super important. There are 3 pillars of this boot camp. I will be expecting you to follow or do something on these every day. These are your daily focus: your workout, your nutrition, and your daily walking steps. Bus. Simple. 3 things. Workout you will be doing with AimFit, of course, either in studio or on the app. Strength workouts, like I mentioned, we'll talk a little bit more in detail about this. Nutrition, I'll also be telling you what you're meant to do with respect to your nutrition. And the nutrition part actually needs to happen daily. Even on the weekends, I need you to check in with what you're eating and plan it in the right way. And then it's your daily steps, the third part. So as part of this boot camp, we don't do a lot of high intensity stuff. So not a lot of burpees or squat jumps or just a lot of cardio. We actually, in the workout part, we work more on strength workouts because our goal is to preserve muscle, build muscle, improve BMR. But we do also need cardio, right? Cardio is not just to burn more calories and to lose fat. It is to ensure that your cardiovascular health, your heart health is on point. And so the cardio that is recommended for an intelligent weight loss journey is actually low intensity. High intensity cardio can sometimes increase your cortisol level, increase stress, physiological stress levels in the body. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about daily steps and what targets we have for these. You're going to get 1 point each when you complete your workout, complete your nutrition for the day, and hit your daily steps target. So 3 points daily. Of course, you're not meant to work out on the weekend, so there's only 5 workouts in the week. But we are going to have a leaderboard that is updated weekly, and you're going to see where you stand on it based on how many points you have accumulated in the week. Your target as part of this boot camp is to make sure you're hitting all 3 points Monday to Friday, and 2 points your nutrition and your steps on Saturday and Sunday. So, I want to talk about some nutrition basics very quickly. Zyada detail mein I'll be giving you information throughout the boot camp about nutrition, but I want to talk about some basics. So, we know that when you have a fat loss or a weight loss goal, a lot of people would have told you this, that, oh, you need something called a calorie deficit, right? So just eat less than your body needs. It's a mathematical equation, and you will start to lose weight. Yes, scientifically, this is correct. If you eat more than what your body needs, you will end up gaining weight. And if you eat less than what your body needs, you should be losing weight, right? However, it's actually not as simple as that. Yes, the starting point is a calorie deficit, but this part here, managing your deficit, is super important because for some people, actually, a calorie deficit doesn't work anymore, especially if you're listening to this and you're somebody who, let's say, eats like around 12 to 1500 calories a day, and you can't really understand that you're not even eating that much, but you're not losing weight. That's when a calorie deficit doesn't work for you. So we need to change our approach a little bit. And over time, over the next few weeks, you'll be working with your coach to really figure out what kind of calorie deficit works for you. The other thing in nutrition that's super important in this boot camp is going to be your overall protein intake, because one of our goals is to preserve muscle. Your protein intake will play a critical role. Agar protein intake पूरा नहीं होगा, the body will lose muscle, and we don't want that. ठीक है? So, calorie deficit depends on many things. Calorie deficit depends on, for example, your current health issues, if you have any hormonal imbalance, your history of dieting and weight loss. Again, if you're somebody who has been losing weight and gaining weight a lot, a calorie deficit will not work for you anymore, right? So we need to figure out what will. We have answers for you, don't worry. It's just as a blanket calorie deficit and a blanket, like, stereotypical nutrition plan will not work for you, so we're not even going to try it. Okay? And physical factors, age, weight, height. So for now, you will find your calorie target in the AimFit app. I'm going to talk you through the app in a second, but you will find the target of the daily calorie target that you should be on, the calorie plan you need to be on through the AimFit app. However, this is very important. Listen to this carefully. Over the next 2-3 weeks, we will figure out if जो app आपको बता रही है is that correct for you or not, because there are many factors that impact it. All these factors are listed here. The app is obviously looking at the scientific equation and doing the math and telling you a number, but there are other factors that may or may not make that calorie window work for you. And over the next few weeks, isko weeks lagenge, isko days nahi lagenge, we'll see how you're doing on the current calorie plan, and then we will propose adjustments to it. Okay? So, quickly about the workouts. We do strength workouts. So, there's not a lot of cardio, like I mentioned, because we want to build and retain muscle mass. So, you will need some dumbbells, some equipment. We do low intensity cardio, which is our steps. And we manage our recovery really well. So, you can see here that every day of the week is a different focus. Mondays is legs and glutes, and so on and so forth. So, this also, by the way, means that while you're recovering well, you might be sore today, but tomorrow you will give that body part rest, okay? And then you will come back to that body part the next week. However, it also means that if you miss a day, then it's a problem, because then you have to, balance all the body parts. So please do not miss your workout. It is super duper important to show up to your workout live. What do you need? Quickly, one pair of dumbbells to start with. Actually, if you have more dumbbells, and this I'm talking about people who are joining from home. If you're joining from the studio, of course, you have studio equipment and you don't need this section of the presentation might not be as relevant to you. But if you are joining from home, you're going to need a pair of dumbbells, a chair, a workout mat, and your phone camera. Of course, this is basic. Things that can elevate your experience to the next level is if you have access to a gym. Gym has more variety of equipment, similar to how AimFit studios have. So if you're coming to the AimFit studio, nothing like it. You can use all the studio equipment. If you're at home, guys, project the workout to a smart TV. You will see visuals of what you need to do. Every digital class, if you've already attended one, you will know this, that you see the visual of what you're meant to do. And if you can make it projected to a much bigger screen, you're going to obviously see it much more clearly, and you're going to understand the form. इससे बहुत difference आता है. A lot of people will tell me working out at home is not the same. Of course it's not the same, because इतने छोटे से phone में we are trying to look at what's happening. So project it to a TV. Find some space for yourself, or if you don't have a TV, at least a laptop or an iPad. It will make a huge difference. ठीक है? Third pillar that we talked about is steps. Guys, you have a daily steps target of 5,000 to 8,000 steps. Now, 5,000 if you measure them on your phone. If you're using your phone, that's fine. You can use many apps that you just to measure your steps. Abhi aapke phone maybe Apple has the health app, Samsung Health. You can use these apps to measure your steps, but keep it to 5,000, because obviously you don't have your phone in your hand all the time, right? If you use a smartwatch, then I want you to target 8,000 daily steps as a minimum, and see if you can go up to 10,000. Walking is going to be a secret sauce to your transformation. It's not just the workout that matters, guys. What matters is that you're active throughout the day. And one thing I want to invite you to do is don't think about your workout as the way to lose weight or transform your body. The workout is there to get you stronger, fitter, and to make sure that when you lose weight, you don't lose muscle, right? Remember, your heart is also a muscle. And if you lose muscle around your heart, it's really dangerous. So we don't want to lose muscle anywhere in the body, right? So make sure that in your workout, you think of your workout as the fitness part. You're getting stronger. You want to, lift heavier dumbbells as you go. But your steps and your nutrition is what is going to fuel your transformation. Okay? And that happens in the other 23 hours of the day. So, what are your tasks? Your first task is to download the AimFit app and set it up for yourself. If you haven't already done so, please go on the App Store or the Google Play Store, download the AimFit app. It's going to ask you for some details and set it up. Second thing that we're going to talk about is nutrition. I need you to get started on setting up your nutrition window. Open the nutrition plan, nutrition wala jo hai, there's an icon on the side, and go to reset. If you've just set your app, then you don't need to reset this, because you've just set all the details. But if you have been on previous boot camps, or if you have had the app in your phone for some time, I want you to press the reset button, add all your latest details. It's going to ask you for things like your weight, age, height, if you're breastfeeding or if you're pregnant or any of those things. And of course, it's going to ask you for, your target weight, your activity level. This is very critical. Activity level may you must select at least, 3 to 4 workouts at least, because you're planning to do those workouts as part of the boot camp, right? A lot of people are very conservative on the activity level, And so the app gives them a very low calorie plan. We don't want that. I want you to select the true activity level that you're aiming for. And especially if you're aiming to do 8,000 steps a day, you're looking at some decent daily activity. Okay? So set this. Once you've set this, there's also going to be an option to change your plan. Don't change your plan for now. The app will give you the option to go higher or lower. Abhi aapne usko nahi change karna. If your coach tells you to change your plan, only then you will change your plan. But the app also gives you an option to go to a high protein, low carb plan. I want you to select yes on this window. Select yes and move to a high protein plan. This doesn't mean that we're not going to eat carbs, by the way. We are going to eat carbs. It's just that in your natural protein window, like for women, 10% to 40% of your nutrition intake can come from protein. And when we're trying to lose weight, we want to make sure that we're not losing muscle. So we go to a higher level of protein. Okay, that's all we're doing. We're not restricting carbs. We're just going to a higher level of protein. I want you to then start to add your food. You can click on this plus button. Once your plan is ready, you can click on this plus button and start to add your food. This is what the food window looks like. Now, not every food is here naturally. Okay? This is still a work in progress, so bear with us. We actually get ideas from all of you guys and then we put it. Not every food is here. Ask in the WhatsApp group. If you're eating something and you're unsure, ask in the WhatsApp group. By the way, you also can, for women who are super busy and you don't have the time to add every food, you can just go and track manually. What this looks like, थोड़ा सा इसमें समझना पड़ेगा that how do you track manually, but essentially it's this window that you're looking for. Track portions is the option you want to click on, and you're going to see this window and you can just track your portions manually here. At AimFit, we follow a portion tracking method of eating. So what that does is we tell you how many food portions your body needs in a day. The app will tell you this. This is, for example, my plan in a calorie deficit: carbs, proteins, fats, vegetables, dairy, and fruits. And then the idea is to meet your daily food goal every day. So this is the window that you can use to track it manually. There is a video that I'm going to be sharing on manual tracking. Don't get confused just yet. It's easy. It takes some time to learn. दो तीन दफा आप उसको करोगे, you will be fine with it. If you know how to operate Facebook or operate any other basic app, you will be fine in tracking through the AimFit app. It's just that it takes some getting used to, and we're going to get used to it. The other task I want you to do, the first task, hamara tha, we're going to set up our app and we're going to get to this screen. The second task I want you to do is record your starting statistics, your weight, your inches, and your photo. There is a form that has been sent out in your WhatsApp group. I want you to write those there. If you write it anywhere else, that data will not reach us and you will most probably lose where you wrote it. So please take out 2 minutes. This measuring every week is super important. Abhi though we're starting in midweek, right? But every Sunday or every Monday, we are going to religiously do our measurements. Doesn't matter if your goal is not to lose weight, doesn't matter if your goal is, if you actually are looking to lose weight but think that, okay, this week wasn't good, so maybe my weight isn't moving. Just measure. Measurement is not to be used as a source of motivation or as a source of demotivation. It's just data. Data helps us make better decisions. Take it, that's it. So it's just data that you're giving us. So fill out your form. Two other important points. WhatsApp groups are super important. You are just like this video, you're going to find every day there's going to be a message that I personally send to the WhatsApp groups, which is going to contain a daily focus. What are we focusing on today? And over the next 4 weeks, you're going to have 28 of these messages, right? And you're going to learn a lot about transforming your body, managing, balancing your hormones, balancing your stress, also just overall, your transformation journey. So make sure you take out 5 minutes to listen to the daily focus voice message that I sent. The other thing I want you to do in the WhatsApp group is share your daily screenshot. Screenshot of your daily steps, screenshot of eating and completing your nutrition, and screenshot of your post-workout selfie. So especially if you've done the workout on your own, if you've missed the workout, obviously studio mein, if you miss the boot camp workout, try to make up with another workout, of course. Try not to miss the time because it's, you don't have another option for the same workout. But if you miss the bootcamp workout, try to go for any other workout that you can, and make sure that you are sharing a selfie or picture of your completed workout, or your attendance being marked, if you're doing it on the app. But use the group as a way of accountability. Every day, share your activity in the group. I know there's a lot of questions that you guys have. When will I get my diet plan? What happens if you miss workouts? All these questions that you see on the screen. Over the next few days, I'm going to answer them. Yes, there is going to be a diet plan, but you're not going to get it immediately. The first thing I want to know is how you're eating. What are your eating habits right now? Where you're going wrong? If I just give you a diet plan today and I tell you, bas yehi khana hai, then unfortunately I will not know where you're going wrong. You will not know where you're going wrong. So pehla hamara focus is in this week to get ourselves started on the AimFit app. Right here we are. Get yourself started on this portion tracking and just see how you're doing. So the app will tell you certain portions, right? The app, for example, is telling me 4 portions of protein. And yes, one thing I need to figure out is, what does one portion of protein look like? This is stuff that I'll tell you in the video. However, what I want you to know is, are you really eating 4 portions of protein, or are you eating very little protein? Maybe you're eating too many carbs. Maybe you're eating very little carbs. So this is stuff that I want you to think about and know in the first few days. I know you are tempted to just get a diet plan and follow it. Please resist the temptation. वरना वही साइकिल होगा, डाइट प्लान फॉलो करोगे वेट लूज होगा, डाइट प्लान छोड़ोगे सब कुछ वहीं का वहीं वापस चला जाएगा. And that does more damage to your body than anything else. So trust me on this, girls. We're going to figure out, check in with our food tracking over the next few days, and then I will tell you when to start making changes. I don't even want you to change anything right now. I just want you to track what you're eating, so that I can, my team, my coaches, my assistant coaches, myself, Noor, other head coaches, your instructors, we can all see how your nutrition is going. So I hope this first video is helpful, and stay tuned in the WhatsApp group for a lot more to come from me. Thank you.